Hey guys, it's here from upandmarketing.com, and in today's video, I want to talk to you about the 3 different types of effective email marketing. Welcome back, guys. So in today's video, I want to talk to you about the 3 different types of effective email marketing. So specifically what I want to talk to you guys about is the 3 different types of emails that you can send out to your email list to, first off, help you grow your relationship with them, and secondly, for them to become interested in what it is that you're all about, what your business is all about, and to want them to ideally become a customer with you. So the best way that I know how to be able to do this, guys, is to be able to use these 3 different types of emails. But before I can really get into them, I wanted to talk to you about email marketing in general. So I know when you're first getting started, it can be a bit of a challenge to come up with ideas and things to talk about in your emails every single day. And that's something that I want to kind of advise you on, is that you do want to send an email out to your email list every single day. Right? And when I say this, I don't mean that you should be selling them or sending them a sales letter or a sales email, right, to try and get them to buy something from you every single day. If you do that, your email list is going to disappear very quickly, and you're going to get either deleted, blocked, or something worse, right? If you do that. What you want to do, though, is you're wanting to be kind of gearing these emails to be able to help build and grow a relationship with your audience, and then to get them and kind of bring them into your world, and then be able to really suggest or get them to want to do business with you. So how do you accomplish this? So there's 3 different types of emails that you can really use to kind of get this going. The first of which is rather simple, right? So just for the sake of keeping in communication with your email list, you can use what Russell Brunson calls the Seinfeld email. So a Seinfeld email essentially, and if you're not familiar with the Seinfeld show, right, it's just basically a show about nothing. So these emails are kind of about nothing. So what I mean by this, guys, is that you kind of write an email just talking about your day, right, or talking about an experience that maybe you had, and you kind of relate it back to your business in a certain way, maybe by telling a story. But by doing this, you're kind of engaging people by bringing them into your world, letting them know what's up with you, what is it that you did, and then you're bringing it back to your business by talking about your business, right? So let me give you an example. Yesterday, I actually sent out an email to my email list, and I created a video about it in terms of how I was inspired by when I was at the gym yesterday to create this type of video. And the video was really just talking about how I was able to get results at the gym and how you can apply that to your business. So I talked about a little bit about how when I first got started at the gym, I was very intimidated by the gym. I didn't know what I was doing. I didn't know what type of workouts to do. And the way that I started learning was by looking at people who had similar results or results that I wanted to achieve, right, in terms of their physique and in terms of their level of knowledge in terms of exercising, working out, right? And I would look at them, and what I would do is I would kind of mirror what they were doing, and then I was able to kind of create my own workout based on what I saw them do and by some of the research that I did at home based on what I saw them doing, right? And so that's how I was able to kind of grow my knowledge and then be able to kind of create my own workout program that eventually did get me some results in the gym, which was really great. And so what I talked about is how you can do that sort of similar process in your business, right? When you kind of reverse engineer and your audience. Sorry, not your audience, or your competitors, right? So that you can appeal to your audience rather, and so you can do things that's obviously working for other people, and that way you can bring that back into your business, and ideally do something that's already working, so that way you don't have to go through the guesswork, right? So as you can see, I talked about a personal experience about me being at the gym and how it included a story about myself and how I was able to kind of turn a situation where some people may quit and turn it into a positive and really getting results from it, right? And so as you can see, I used that whole story and the lesson that I learned and applied it right back to my business. So that's an example of a Seinfeld email, right? Where you're talking not really about anything specific, right? You're just kind of telling somebody, bringing somebody into your life, and then by that in that form, you're bringing them into your world, and you're relating it back to your business. So that's the first type of email. The second type of email that you can kind of send out, guys, is a value-based email. So a value-based email is pretty straightforward. So this is when you create an email with a purpose of teaching somebody something. So for example, this could be a type of value-based email, right? So if I maybe send this video out to my email list, which I probably will, right, or I put it on my blog, this is a value-based email that I can send to somebody. So let's say if I were to take this video, which is training somebody on the 3 different types of emails that they will encounter in their business, you can then either email this to your email list and let them know that you created this new blog post and you want them to check it out, right, which is a value-based email, or you can include it in the email itself, right, where you're telling them, hey, you know what, I created a video to teach you guys about how to effectively email your email list, and so check out the video below, right? That's a value-based email where you have a specific purpose to the email that you're sending out, and you want to teach somebody something, right? And so the third type of email is now kind of the sales email. So there's a couple of processes that you can kind of do, right? So one format of being able to do this is kind of like the build-up emails. So you may have seen this, some marketers kind of do this, but essentially the way that this works is that, for example, when I want to promote or want some of my email list to join me on a webinar, for example, right, what I'll do is I will maybe create a sequence of emails for that week, let's say on the Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, about maybe a specific topic. So let's say if I'm creating a webinar talking about email marketing, right, I might talk about simple little lessons that I can teach my email list every single day about email marketing, maybe in terms of how to create a catchy headline, how to come up with email ideas, how to whatever, and you get the idea, right? So I'll teach them something simple every single day, and then on the Friday I might tell them, well, guess what, guys, if you are loving this this content I've been creating so far this week, you should join me on my webinar where I'll go into in-depth content in terms of how you can effectively email market or email your email list rather, so that you can create a $10,000 income. It's just an example of what you could do for a webinar, right? And so people will obviously be interested in that. They've gotten value throughout the course of the week with the content you've been sending them. So come Friday, they're going to be really interested and want to take part in your webinar, right? And so that's kind of a way to be able to get somebody to do something, right? And so and potentially that could lead to a sale, right? If the webinar is going to be a sales-based webinar, right? So it's an easy way for you to be able to do that. And or the second way that you can do something is literally just by creating a kind of a sales email, right? And where you just tell people, this is what I have to offer, and this is basically what I want to offer you guys. If you're interested, click below and go to the sales letter or whatever the case is, right? So those are the three different types of emails, guys, that you're going to be able to effectively use in your business to, one, grow your relationship with your audience, two, get them interested in what it is that you have to offer, and then lastly, ideally get them to become a customer. All right, so I hope you guys got value from this video. If you have, definitely leave some comments below. Let me know about any other content you would love for me to create, and until next time, guys, let's just get out there and have some fun.
You can get more online marketing and training tips at netplaymarketing.com. While you're there, make sure to request access to the NetPlay Marketing Facebook Mastermind group, where you will be able to connect and network with other like-minded entrepreneurs. Find out what's working online right now and get any of your questions answered on how to best grow your business.